I don't stay up trying to prove myself the way I did a few years ago. I don't chase every opinion the way I used to. Some things changed without me noticing. Maybe this is growing up, maybe this is it. Maybe this is growing up, learning what matters. Maybe this is growing up, that's the truth. Getting more comfortable being you. The world still moves a little too fast. There's still a lot I haven't figured out, but I don't feel in such a hurry to know it all. Some answers arrive on their own. Maybe this is growing up. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is growing up, learning what matters. Maybe this is growing up. That's the truth. Getting more comfortable being you. The older I get, the less I pretend. Maybe this is growing up after all. Maybe this is growing up, standing tall. Maybe this is growing up, that's the truth. Get more comfortable being you. I spent a lot of years moving the goalposts, reaching one thing, then wanting another. Always thinking happiness was waiting a little further ahead. But lately I've been wondering, maybe we're doing fine, maybe we are. Maybe we're doing fine right where we are. Maybe we're doing fine, that's the truth. Maybe this moment is good enough to. Not every dream has come together. Not every question has been answered yet. But I've got reasons to keep believing. And there's something more than I used to see. Maybe we're doing fine. Maybe we are. Maybe we're doing fine right where we are. Maybe we're doing fine, that's the truth. Maybe this moment is good enough to. The view gets clearer when you slow down.
Hello. Hi.
Maybe we're doing fine after all. Maybe we're doing fine standing tall. Maybe we're doing fine, that's the truth. Maybe this moment is good enough to. late at night, just thinking. There was a time I wondered if love like this was really out there. Something honest, something steady, something that lasts beyond a moment. Then you came along and proved me wrong. You're more than a dream, more than a wish, more than a picture I had in my head. You're more than a dream, that's the truth. You're better than anything I knew. Through the good days, through the hard ones, through the questions and the doubts, you've been the reason I keep believing the best things can still happen. Some stories write themselves. You're more than a dream, more than a wish, more than the picture I had in my head. You're more than a dream, that's the truth. You're better than anything I know. No perfect word could say enough. More than a dream, even now. You're more than a dream. Somehow you're more than a dream. That's the truth. You're better than anything I knew. I used to worry about the future, 10 steps ahead all the time. Trying to solve tomorrow today before it arrived. It gets heavy after a while, one day at a time. That's enough, one day at a time. When life gets tough, one day at a time. That's the truth. Small steps forward still get you through. The mountain too high to climb until I stop looking at the top and focused on the next few feet right in front of me. Progress is progress, however it comes, one day at a time. That's enough, one day at a time. Life gets tough, one day at a time. That's the truth. Small steps forward still get you through. You don't have to win today. One day at a time. Keep moving on. Oh, one day till the doubt is gone. That's the truth. Small steps forward still get you through. I've started over more than once, changed directions halfway through. Some plans worked, Some plans didn't. That's just how life seems to move. The road ahead is never certain. One more try, that's all it takes. One more try, one more day, one more try before you quit. You never know what comes after this. There were mornings I had my doubts, wondering if I'd gone too far. But every step kept teaching me something new about who I am. The finish line moves sometimes. One more try, that's all it takes. One more try, one more day, one more try before you quit. You never know what comes after this. Most victories look ordinary until you look back. One more try, that's all it takes. One more try for your own sake. One more try before you quit. You never know what comes after this. I wasn't looking for a sign, wasn't waiting for a spark. Then you walked into my life and found me where I am. All the roads that didn't choose, all the nights I spent alone. Let me here, let me to you, like I was always meant to know. You came right on time, not early, not late, just when I learned how to wait. You came right on time. I learned how to let things go, learned how to stand my ground. Then you showed me love can grow without making a sound. Every step that felt unsure, every fall that made me strong, brought me closer to this moment where we both belong. You came right on time, like a soft sunrise after all the longest nights. You came right on time. Baby, love knows what we don't. When to stay, when to move. All I know is here and now. feels like something true. You came right outside, and I'm glad I waited through every broken night that led me straight to you. Right on time. We got lines on our faces from laughing and worry too. We don't talk about forever, but we're still here on me. We've been tired, we've been broken, we've been unsure, but we're still waking up, still moving forward. That has to mean something. We're still here after everything, still after all the changes. We didn't win every fight, we didn't always know, but we're still here, and that's enough. We learn how to forgive ourselves for not knowing them, for choices made with limited light back when. We're softer now, but stronger too. We know what matters, we know what's true, and we're not done yet. We're still here with open hands, learning how to stand. We don't need proof, we don't need signs. We're still here, and that's our life. If this is all it is, it's still beautiful. We're still here, and I'm proud of every step, every scar, every path. We thought love was supposed to be loud, fireworks every other night. But here we are in quite a daze, trying to get it right. We don't text like we used to, we don't stay up late. There's something on how we've changed. I don't need perfection, I just need you here. We're still learning in the middle of it all, still figuring out how not to fall apart. We're still learning love, not the movie kind, just the kind that stays when the thrill runs out. We've had days we didn't like each other, moments we almost quit, but somehow we kept choosing to work through it. I see it clear now without the shine, and I love you more in its real time. Maybe love isn't magic, maybe it's time. We're still learning how to listen slow, how to say sorry, and let things go. If this is growing up, then let's grow. still learning love, and I'm okay. Taking it one honest day at a time. But there were nights I questioned everything, every choice, every road I took. Wondering if I should have known better. Wondering if I missed the signs. It's easy to judge the past from here. I did the best I could with what I knew. I did the best I could to make it through. I did the best I could, that's the truth. And today, that's enough. Some decisions worked out fine, some fell apart along the way. But every version of who I was trying hard to find a place nobody sees. The whole picture, I did the best I could with what I knew. I did the best I could to make it through. I did the best I could, that's the truth. And today, that's enough. Maybe I wasn't perfect. Maybe I wasn't meant to be. I did the best I could. Day by day, I did the best I could along the way. I did the best I could, that's the truth. And today, that's enough. We thought we'd have it figured out by 25 or so. But life kept changing all the rules as we were learning how to go. Some days felt too heavy, some nights went too fast. We smiled in old photos, not knowing they'd be past. We didn't choose the hard parts, but we stayed anyway. These are the days we didn't plan, the turns we didn't see, the version of us we never meant to be. But somehow here we are, still standing, still alive. These are the days we didn't plan that made us who we are. We lost a few directions, we lost some people too. Some dreams grew quiet, some truths finally came through. We learned how to compromise, how to let things go, how to keep moving forward without really knowing. Not everything worked out, but we did. And these are the days we didn't plan, the cracks along the way, the nights we questioned everything, but stayed. If we could talk to who we were, We'd say you're doing better than you think. These are the days we didn't plan, and I wouldn't trade them now. They taught us how to breathe again and showed us how. These are the days we didn't times we didn't see. These are the days we didn't times we didn't see. We didn't know what love was here. Just something warm and new. Your love stayed longer in my head than anything else would do. I walked you home the long way around, like time was on our side. Every word felt like a secret we didn't have to hide. I didn't plan to fall, it just happened slow. It was the first time I felt real. Not loud, not hard to keep. Just knowing someone mattered more than sleep. It was the first time I felt real, and I didn't understand how something this simple could change who I am. We talked about tomorrow like it would always wait. I didn't know how fragile those moments were to fade. Your name still sounds different than anybody else. First love leaves a mark. You don't erase yourself. I didn't need forever, just that time. It was the first time it felt real. Before fear had a say, before learning how things break. If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. It was the first time it felt real. And even now I know that feeling from my heart, how to grow. I don't remember the exact words or who looked away first that day. I remember the quiet kindness we still had at the end. Not every story falls apart. The last good thing we did was let it go. The last good thing we did was tell the truth. The last good thing we did, that's how I see it now. Some love stays kind, even in goodbye. We could have stayed for all the wrong reasons. We could have held on a little too long. Instead, we chose the harder answer and carried on. Sometimes caring, stepping back. The last good thing we did was let it go. The last good thing we did was tell the truth. The last good thing we did. That's how I see it now. Some love stays kind, even in goodbye. No villains here, no one to blame, just two hearts changing shape. The last good thing we did still matters now. The last good thing we did was walking out. The last good thing we did. That's how I see it now. Some love stays kind, even in goodbye. Things didn't happen the way I planned. The road got longer than I expected. I took a few turns I didn't choose and ended up somewhere. Looking back now, I understand the long way around brought me here. The long way around through every year. The long way around, that's the truth. I found myself going through. There were setbacks, there were delays. There were moments I lost my faith. But every detour, every mistake added something I couldn't replace. The map was wrong, but the journey wasn't the long way around. Brought me here, the long way around through every year. The long way around. That's the truth. I found myself going through. Maybe the straight road was never mine. The long way around made me strong. The long way around took me long, a long way around. That's the truth. I found myself going through. Some people carry old photographs. Some carry stories they never tell. Some carry lessons from harder years into every tomorrow. We're all carrying something. The things we carry make us who we are. The things we carry near and far. The things we carry, there's the truth. Every scar taught us something too. A few mistakes, a few victories, a couple memories we still revisit. None of them wasted, none of them lost. They all became part of us. Even the heavy days had value. The things we carry make us who we are. The things we carry near and far. Things we carry, that's the truth. Every scar taught us something too. The strongest people usually know pain. The things we carry still remain. The things we carry through the change. The things we carry, that's the truth. Every scar taught us something too. We talk for hours about everything, the future, the weather, the people we knew. But somehow the biggest thing stayed between the lines. Maybe we thought there'd be more time. The things we never said still echo now. Things we never said somehow. The things we never said, that's the truth. A little silence can follow you. No regrets, just observations. Looking back, it's easy to see how close we were to understanding what we couldn't explain. Some words arrived too late. The things we never said still echo now. The things we never said somehow. The things we never said, that's the truth. A little silence can follow you. Not every story gets every page. Things we never said remain somewhere. The things we never said in the air. The things we never said, that's the truth. A little silence can follow you. I didn't know how deep the moment could stay until you looked at me that way. We laughed at things that weren't that funny. But everything felt lighter when you wanted me. I didn't know my heart yet. That was the way I learned to feel without protecting myself. The way love slips in before you understand. That was the way I learned to feel. And I didn't resist. First love doesn't ask permission. It just exists. Every love I've known since carries something new, but they all trace back to you. You showed me how it feels to care too much and not be wrong for it. I was open then. That was the way I learned to feel. And even now I see that loving you taught me. If I lost you too soon, I still gained something true. That was the way I learned to feel. And I won't forget the first time my heart opened like this. I saw an old photo the other day, a younger version looking back at me. Certain nothing, certain of everything. Life had other plans, and I'm glad it did. The years between changed a lot. The years between taught me more. The years between, that's the truth. I wouldn't be me without going through. Some dreams stayed, some moved on, some friends left, some carried on. Every chapter added something to the story, even the difficult pages. The years between changed a lot. The years between taught me more. The years between, that's the truth. I wouldn't be me without going through. Time doesn't just pass, it shapes you. The years between made me grow. The years between helped me know. The years between, that's the truth. I wouldn't be me without going through. We stayed longer than we should have because goodbye felt wrong. We kept pretending nothing changed just to keep holding on. You looked out in quiet ways. I learned to look away. We both knew the ending. We just didn't say. Love doesn't always break. It was thin. We didn't know how to leave without hurting ourselves. So we stayed in between being close and being gone. We didn't know how to leave when love still felt kind. But kindness isn't always a sign. I replay the last conversations, not for blame, just to understand what we became. You were asking for more, you were asking for me, and I didn't hear it clearly. I know it now, I really know how to leave. That's the truth. Growing up is learning what to lose. Some endings wait for courage. We didn't know how to leave, but we learned eventually. You didn't stay forever, but you stayed long enough to change the way I listen and how I love. I don't think of you every day, but when I do, it doesn't hurt. It feels true. Not everything leaves when someone goes. This is what stayed after you. The way I open up, the way I don't run when things get tough. This is what stayed after you. Not the nights, not the pain, just the parts of me that changed. I learned how to speak softer, how to be what I say, how to let someone matter without fading away. You didn't save me, you didn't try, you just showed me another side. And that was enough. This is good, stay after you. And I'm thankful now some people believe you better. If love teaches anything, it's to this is what stayed after you. And I'll carry it on long after. you're gone. We used to wait for nothing, just walking side by side. Every street felt unfamiliar in the best kind of light. I memorized the way you spoke, like it mattered what you said. Every word you didn't mean still stayed in my head. I didn't know what love was for, I just knew I wanted more. When everything was new, hearts were unafraid. We didn't think about the end, we only felt the day. When everything was new, I gave you all I had. First love didn't last forever, but it was real. We talked about our futures like we'd wait for us to choose. Didn't know how fast time could move. Your hand in mine felt permanent, like it couldn't disappear. I didn't know that moments could be this sincere. I miss how simple it was then, when everything was new and nothing felt too hard. I didn't know I was learning who I am. Some feelings only happen once, and that's enough. When everything was I learned how it begins, and I still carry that within. I remember the night you didn't ask if I'd be coming home. You smiled like you were okay, but something felt withdrawn. You used to tell me everything, the less and less each day. I thought you were giving space. I didn't know you were giving up. You weren't cold, you were protecting yourself. It was when you stopped asking that I should have known. Love doesn't disappear, it just learns to let go. It was when you stopped asking for time, for truth, for me. I didn't hear the silence begging me to see. I kept thinking no fights meant peace, no tears meant we were strong. I didn't know a heart could break without anything going wrong. You weren't trying to punish me, you weren't trying to leave. You were just learning how to breathe. I confused comfort with care, and that's on me. It was when you stopped asking, got the answer right. You loved me long enough, just stop trying. It was when you stopped asking that I finally see. You didn't give up easily, you gave up carefully. Some goodbye are just exhaustion. 'Cause when you stopped asking that I understood, you were leaving out of there, leaving to stay home. I fix my hair before I see you like you care. I pick my words a little softer when you're there. I laugh at things that aren't that funny just for you. I wonder if you ever notice what I do. I don't say it out loud. If you knew what I don't say, would you look at me the same way? If you knew how I feel, would you stay? Or would I lose you? I stand right here in front of you, still unseen. I'm always part of your story, just not me. You talk about love like it's simple, like it's clear. I hold my breath every time you're near. I don't cross the line. If you knew what I don't say, would you look at me the same way? If you knew how I feel, would you stay? Or would I lose you? If silence is the price I pay, I'll pay. If you stay, I keep loving you. I saw something funny on my way home, the kind of thing you would have laughed at. So I made a note to tell you later and smile the whole drive back. Funny how that happened now. For you, I'd say the story. For you, I'd stay a while. For you, that's the truth. The little things matter more now. A free afternoon, favorite song, a place downtown. We both enjoy the good parts. Seem a little brighter when I know I can share them. Some people change the way you see things. For you, I'd save the story. For you, I'd stay a while. For you, that's the truth. The little things matter more now. No grand promises, no big speech, just something honest and easy to be. For you, every day. For you, in my own way. for you. That's the truth. The little things matter more now. Rhythm comes before my thoughts catch up. I don't fight it, I let it be. Every sound knows where to sit. Nothing asking to be louder than it is. The day loosens its grip, so corners soften, edges fade out. I don't rush the next line, I let the beat finish speaking first. Softly moving through the hour, no sharp turns, no pine. Softly moving, I stay here, let it breathe this time. I start chasing moments that try too hard to shine. I trust the ones that stay quiet and wide. The loop keeps rolling, even when I don't. Softly moving through the hour, no sharp turns, no high. Softly moving, I stay here, let it breathe this time. As calm as a sound, this is it. Still moving, so street lights fading on the road, city breathing soft and slow, people standing in a line, waiting for a simple ride. Every day at the same stop, one small moment starts to drop. 740 wants to rise, rolling softly through our lives. Every day the same routine, still I hope that you'll be seen. Window glowing in a row, quiet places left to go. You step on without a word, still the calm is always heard. Every glance begins to show something only we both know. This love unfolded us again, turning strangers into friends. Every ride begins the same, still I long to see your face. 740 bucks a night, moving softly through the light. Every stop along the way keeps the same small hope each day. Thought silence meant cover, that distance growing in. We stayed up talking nothing like the night would never end. I wrote your name in margins I never meant to show. Somewhere between those pages, I let myself hold. I didn't know what lasting meant. It felt like almost forever back then. Before we knew better, before love learned to bend. It felt like almost forever back then. I didn't know time could change us like that. You said you'd always answer. I believed you would. Not because you promised, but because it felt true. We were careless with our hearts. We were just young, thinking feelings stayed strong. If they were begun, I don't regret believing. It felt like almost forever back then. And that feeling stayed even after the end. Some love stories are short but complete. It felt like almost forever back then. And I'm grateful I knew that kind of love with you. Mhm. This feels like enough. Ask for more. Not looking forward to it anymore. I used to think it had to be big. Now it's just this, a quiet kind of settled place. Nothing I need to replace. Just something I can sit with now, without a doubt. Feels like enough, just like this. Not everything needs a twist. I don't need a better view for something new to move me through. Some things already stay in their way. I used to miss what wasn't there. Now I see what's already here. There's something in that shit. If this feels like enough, just like this. Not everything is a twist. to it is still a mistake. Some things don't need to be changed. Feels like enough, and I can't say I don't need more to just be me. Life has a way of pulling people toward different cities, different dreams, different mornings, different routines than the ones we knew. That's just how the story goes. Keep a place for me in your memories. Keep a place for me if you can. Keep a place for me. That's enough. I don't need more than a little. Years may pass without a warning. The seasons changing one by one. Still, I hope when my name comes up, it brings a smile. That's all I could ask. Keep a place for me. Your memories. Keep a place for me. You can keep a place for me. That's enough. I don't need more than a little love. Not every goodbye needs a sad ending. Keep a place for me through the years. Keep a place for me somewhere near. Keep a place for me. That's enough. I don't need more than a little love. You show up like it's nothing special, like it didn't change my day. But every time you say my name, the world feels a little less gray. We talk about the smallest things, like they're secrets just for us. I don't know when it happened, but I started looking forward to your touch. I don't rush the feeling, I let it take its time. Some love doesn't fall hard, it just fits right. Honey, stay just a little while. The way you look at me already makes me smile. Honey, stay, nothing more to say. If this is how it feels, I hope it stays this way. Your hair finds mine so easily, like it's always known the way. We don't talk about tomorrow, but I don't feel afraid. Every laugh feels natural. Every silence feels kind. I like who I am lately when you're on my mind. I don't need a promise so perfectly. I just like this moment as it stands. Honey, stay. Let the night move slow. I don't need no reason. I just don't want you to go. Honey, stay in this gentle light. Love doesn't need a shout to feel right. If love is in the details, then this is where it lives. In all the little moments you don't even notice you give. Honey, stay and don't overthink. I'm already happy, just feeling this. Honey, stay. You feel the same forever, just today. Just today. Just today. I stopped waiting for things to make sense. For the right time or the perfect chance. I kept holding on to what might be, but it never really waited for me. So I let it fall where it had to go. Some things don't turn out new. Not everything lost needs to be found. Some things just don't come back around. I stopped waiting, and something changed. Not everything needs to be arranged. I used to think I was falling behind, counting every step against time. But there's no line I need to reach, no final version of me. There's a kind of peace and letting go of needing things to always show what they mean or where they lead, or what they were supposed to be. I stopped waiting, it's changing, not everything needs to be erased. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it won't. I don't need to force what I can't control. I stopped waiting, and now I see that everything was meant for me. I stopped waiting. I stopped waiting. I stopped waiting. I don't wish we did it differently. I don't wish you stayed. Some people aren't meant for forever. They're meant for the way. You showed me how to open up, how to say what I feel, how to let someone matter still heal. Not every goodbye is long. Thank you for the time, for the nights we talked too long, for the version of me that you helped me become. Thank you for the time, even though it's done. I'm not sad it ended, I'm glad it began. I see your face in passing thoughts, not with regret. Just proof that something good happened back then. I don't carry what went wrong and keep what was kind. That's how I learned to move on. I'm lighter now. Thank you for the time for loving me then. I don't need it back to understand. Some people leave quietly and leave you stronger. Thank you for the time, for what it taught me. I'll take it forward, honestly. I remember saying your name like it was something new.
Oops.
Every sound felt softer when it came from you. We didn't know the ending was already on its way. We were just two kids in that place. I didn't know love stays in small things. That's where my heart learned your name. In the middle of those days before goodbye had meaning before change. That's where my heart learned your name, and nothing felt too fast. First love doesn't last forever, but it lasts. I don't replay the heartbreak, I remember the start. The way loving you opened my heart. Every love since then feels different somehow, because you were the first to show me how. I carry that quietly. That's where my heart learned your name, and I don't regret the way it shaped me. If love teaches anything, it's timing. That's where my heart learned your name, and I'm grateful for the way it taught me how to love. Monday mornings usually feel too fast. Coffee spills and crowded trains, all that. Then your text lights up my phone out of nowhere, and suddenly the whole day gets easier. I can't explain why you make Mondays better. Every time you make Mondays better, without even trying, you make Mondays better. Stay close tonight, you make Mondays better. Everything feels right. Lonely, need these tired eyes, then you call. Makes the whole city noise feel small. You start telling me a story, half laughing, and somehow the stress starts fading. Stay near a little longer, you make my days better. Every time you make my days better, without even trying, you make my days better. Stay close tonight, you make my days better. Everything feels right. Maybe love sounds a little like you make Mondays better. Still true, you make Mondays better. Every road leads to you. You said you had an early morning, still stayed another hour. Sitting cross-legged on the counter, stealing sips of my coffee. Outside, taxis cross the avenue, but the whole night felt quiet, like the city gave us space to keep talking slowly. Don't leave just yet. Talk later, stay now. Talk later, don't go out. Talk later, stay close tonight. Talk later, everything feels right. You kept tracing little circles on the sleeve of my hoodie. I kept trying not to notice, but I noticed everything. No dramatic fireworks happened, still the night felt different. Like the whole world softened when you leaned in closer. Stay near a little longer. Talk later, stay now. Talk later, don't go out. Talk later, stay close tonight. Talk later, everything feels right. Tomorrow comes too fast, ignore it. Talk later, still true. Talk later. I just wanna stay with you. You sent me a song at 1 a.m. Said this kinda sounds like us. I listened 3 times in the dark, trying not to smile too much. Now every time that chorus plays, I think about your voice. Funny how a 3-minute track can change my whole night. I replay everything. You sent me a song, now I can't move on. You sent me a song, and I sing along. You sent me a song, stay close tonight. You sent me a song, everything feels right. Lyrics weren't even perfect. Still, I knew exactly what you meant. I kept reading your message again, like it said something different. Outside the city, stayed awake, cars moving through the rain. But all I heard was your favorite part looping in my brain. Don't stop doing that. You sent me a song, now I can move on. You sent me a song, and I sing along. You sent me a song, stay close tonight. You sent me a song, everything feels right. Maybe love sounds a little like this. You sent me a song, still true. You sent me a song, every road leads to you. Blue sky shining through the curtains, coffee on the stove. You keep dancing through the kitchen, like nobody knows. Those songs drifting through the speakers, your jacket on my chair. Something about this little moment makes me wanna stay there. Maybe this feeling came right on time, 'cause the whole world changes when you smile. Better off together, you and me. Turn small moments into memories. Better off together, stay tonight. Everything ends just right. Take it slow, we don't gotta rush. Take it slow, I like us like this. Side streets glowing after rainfall. People passing by, talking through the little changes and the reasons why. Maybe love looks different now. Maybe that's alright. 'Cause everything feels easier by your side. I don't need forever to know this is true. Nothing feels better next to you. Better off together. You and me. Take it slow. We don't gotta rush. Take it slow. I like us like this. If tomorrow comes too soon, I still want this room with you. Better off together. Hold me tight, still the best part of my life. Better off together. Me and you still feels brand new. They train moving through the skyline. Your hand inside my coat. You keep looking through the window like you already know. Streetlights sliding across your face, blue sparks in the dark. Something about the way you look tonight hits my heart. Maybe we got older, maybe people change, but hearing your voice still feels the same. I still think about you, even after all this time. I still do, I still do. Late tonight, still trying to find what we lost inside. Call my name like you used to do. Call my name like it still means something to you. Coffee cooling by the doorway, phones turned upside down, talking through the little memories while the rain comes down. Maybe love survives the hard days, maybe hearts hold on. 'Cause every time I look at you, it still feels strong. I don't need forever to know what we are. Some things stay with you no matter how far. I still think about you. Call my name like you used to do. Call my name like it still means something to you. Tomorrow changes pace, I still want you anyway. I still do. Hold me close, still the feeling I need the most. I still do. You and I still burning underneath the lights. I thought I'd feel it when I'm close, some kind of sign that I would know, like everything would fall in place and show my face. But I'm still somewhere in between, not quite there, not where I've been. And it's quieter than I thought. This spot, I used to think the end would feel louder, something more surreal. But it's just another step I haven't met. Almost there, I can feel not complete, but it's real. Almost there, and I know I've come further than it should. I don't need a perfect line to tell me now is the right time. Some things don't arrive that way, they just stay. I used to rush to reach the end, thinking that's where I would stand. But now I see it's always been where I am. There's something in this middle space I don't need to erase. It's part of every step I take on the way. Almost there, I can feel not complete, but it's real. Almost there, and I know I've gone further than it should. Not everything ends in a line. Some things stay undefined, and baby, that's enough to trust. Almost there. And I see this is where I'm meant to be. Almost there, and it's clear I've been close every year. We didn't overthink the silence, didn't question every sign. Love felt lighter back then, like it had more time. Your hand found mine naturally, no reasons, no rules. We were learning everything as we went. Before we learned to guard our hearts, back when love was easy. Before we learned to hurt, before we needed answers, before we got unsure. Back when love was easy and enough was enough. I didn't know I missed that version of us. We thought feelings lasted forever. If you felt them strong, we didn't know how fast some moments move on. I see us in old places, like echoes in the street. First love stays gentle, even when it leaves. I smile more than I ache. Back when love was easy and nothing felt at stake. I didn't know how rare it was or what it takes. Some things are precious because they end. Back when love was easy, I was learning how to feel it. Something I still keep. Mhm. We laughed like nothing could touch us, like the end was far away. We said we'd always talk things through, but we didn't that day. You stopped asking how I felt, I stopped explaining too. Somewhere between the silence we both knew, it didn't break in one night, it faded. This was before it turned into goodbye, before your name felt straight, before love felt heavier every time it stayed the same. This was before it turned into goodbye, when we still tried. I miss that part of us sometimes. Mm. I don't replay every argument, I don't blame the past, I just remember how easy it felt at the start. We weren't wrong, we just ran out of space, trying to be everything at the same pace. I understand it now. This was before we turned into goodbye. Before we learned to leave. Before we realized love isn't guaranteed. Some endings don't need a girl, just honesty. This was before it turned into goodbye. And I'm grateful it existed, even if it didn't last. We didn't measure every feeling, didn't count the cost. We said things without thinking before learning what gets lost. You smiled like the future wasn't waiting anywhere. Love felt like a moment hanging in the air. I didn't know how rare it was. I just stepped in. That was before love had rules, before we learned to choose what to say and what to hide just to survive. That was before love had rules, before we built the walls, when hearts were still allowed to fall. We didn't read between the lines, we believed what we felt. We thought if something hurt enough, it must be real. Your voice still sounds like summer every time I hear it in my head. First love stays unfinished, but it's never dead. I don't miss the pain, I miss the truth. That was before love had rules and everything was new. I didn't know how fast I'd lose you. Some feelings only exist before you. That was before love had rules, and I'm glad I know that version of my heart. You. I woke up with the same old worries, the same old list inside my head. But somewhere between the morning and now, the weight got lighter instead. Maybe nothing changed, maybe I did better than yesterday. That's enough for me. Better than yesterday, that's all I need. Better than yesterday, that's the truth. A little more hope than I had before. I'm still learning, still figuring it out, still getting lost from time to time. But I know now you don't need perfection to know you're doing alright. A small step forward still counts. Better than yesterday, that's enough for me. Better than yesterday, that's all I need. Better than yesterday, that's the truth. A little more hope than I had before. The road ahead can wait a while. Better than yesterday, day by day. Better than yesterday, along the way. Better than yesterday, that's the truth. A little more hope than I had before. Didn't think twice this time around. Just let it happen, let it down. I used to stop before I moved, now I just do. No second guess, no looking back, no trying to stay on track. Just letting things unfold as they go. Didn't think twice, just went with it. Not everything needs a limit. Didn't think twice, just went with it. Not everything needs a limit. I don't need to map it out, don't know what it's about. Some things work better when I don't doubt. There's something freer in that space when I don't try to place everything I feel into something real. Didn't think twice, just went with it. Not everything needs a limit. Didn't think twice, just went with it. Not everything needs a limit. If I don't stop it, it moves just fine. Some things don't need a second line. Didn't think twice, and now I see that everything needs clarity. Hey, funny how life works. There were days I felt unsure, wondering where I was headed, trying to figure out what mattered most, and you appeared out of nowhere. Some answers arrived as people found you at the right time, right place. Found you at the right time, by grace. Found you at the right time. That's the truth. I didn't know I was looking for you. Now the future feels a little clearer. The hard days don't feel so long. It's not that life became perfect, I just don't face it alone. Some things fit, Naturally found you at the right time, right place. Found you at the right time, by grace. Found you at the right time. That's the truth. I didn't know I was looking for you. Looking back now, it all makes sense. Found you at the right time, still amazed. Found you at the right time. These days, found you at the right time. That's the truth. I didn't know I was looking for you. I've met a lot of people passing through my life. Some stayed briefly, some stayed longer. A few became part of the story without even trying. Funny how that happens. Good people change your life. Good people make things right. Good people, that's the truth. The world gets better because of you. A phone call on a difficult day, a simple word at the right time. Most heroes never know how much they help. The little things travel far. Good people change your life. Good people make things right. Good people, that's the truth. The world gets better because of you. Not every gift comes wrapped up. Good people come and stay. Good people find a way. Good people, that's the truth. The world gets better because of you. I'm just getting through, not doing it well. Same kind of day, I know too well. Nothing dramatic, nothing new. Just things I have to move through. I don't feel strong, don't feel clear, but I'm still standing here. I used to think that wasn't enough, if I didn't feel tough. I kept waiting for something to say I'm doing fine, but nothing really shows that way. It just moves day by day, just getting through, and that's alright. Not every day needs to feel right, just getting through, step by step. I don't need to be my best. I used to think I had to fix every part that didn't fit. But some days don't resolve, they just move on. There's a kind of quiet ground, not turning back around and staying where I am without a plan. I don't need to win today, just not fall too far away. There's something in that pace that feels safe. Just getting through, that's alright. Not every day needs to feel right. Just getting through, step by step. I don't need to be my best. It doesn't have to mean something to be enough. Some days are just days. I don't need to hold it all or make it something more. Just letting it pass like before. Just getting through, and I can see